Imagine training your whole life for one moment representing Senegal's Lionesses, Africa's basketball powerhouse with Olympic dreams just one tournament away. The nation is behind you, bags packed, hearts pounding. But just as you're ready to step onto the world stage, you're stopped, not by a rival but by an embassy. Visas denied, the trip is off. The tournament will go on without you. Years of sacrifice erased by a stamp on a passport. The shock is overwhelming. The dream stolen by bureaucracy, not by defeat on the court. These women weren't just athletes, they were symbols of hope, ready to inspire a new generation. Instead, they faced the crushing silence of an empty court. Their Olympic journey ended before it began. The Lionesses were ready to roar, but were silenced at the border. For them, this wasn't just a missed game, it was a lost chance to show the world what African women in sports can do. The pain is deep, the questions louder than ever. How could this happen? And what does it say about the world of international sport? So, what happened? The Senegal women's team was set to fly to the US for the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament, their last shot at Paris. They followed every rule, submitted visa applications, and expected a routine process. But suddenly, the US Embassy denied their visas, citing failure to demonstrate non-immigrant intent. In other words, officials doubted the team would return home. This reasoning, bizarre for a national team, left everyone stunned. No clear explanation, just a wall of bureaucracy. Senegal was forced to forfeit disqualified without playing a single game. FIBA scrambled for a replacement, but the damage was done. Years of work gone in an instant. The story shifted from basketball to a team blocked by paperwork. The Lionesses' Olympic dream was ended not by competition, but by a decision made far from any court. The sense of injustice was impossible to ignore. How could a team's fate be decided by a stamp, not a score? The news hit social media like wildfire. Fans, athletes, and sports stars worldwide erupted in outrage. #Let Senegal Play trended, demanding answers. Photos of the Lionesses flooded timelines, their achievements celebrated, their exclusion condemned. Athletes from around the globe stood in solidarity, calling the decision unfair and unprecedented. FIBA expressed regret, but could do little as the tournament clock ticked on. The Senegalese Basketball Federation called the decision scandalous, insisting all procedures were followed. The players, heartbroken but vocal, shared their pain and determination. The world saw not just a team denied, but a community united in protest. The outrage was global, the disappointment profound. This was more than a visa issue. It was a blow to the spirit of fair play. The Lionesses' story became a rallying cry for justice in sport. Their voices and those of their supporters refused to be silenced. Would this have happened to a European team? It's hard to imagine. The incident exposed deep biases in international sport. African athletes face suspicion their Western peers rarely encounter. This wasn't just about paperwork, it was about prejudice. The cost? Immeasurable. Lost opportunities, shattered dreams, and a blow to women's basketball in Africa. For some Lionesses, this was their last Olympic shot. Their absence sends a chilling message: talent and hard work can be erased by forces beyond your control. It undermines the promise of meritocracy in sport. If host nations can block teams, what does that say about the integrity of competition? The system failed these athletes. The world must ask, is global sport truly fair or just for the privileged? The Lionesses' story forces us to confront uncomfortable truths. The game was lost before it began, not on the court, but in an office. Yet the Lionesses refused to be defined by defeat. Their response? Resilience, determination, a vow to return stronger. They've turned heartbreak into a call for change, demanding reforms so no team faces this again. Sports bodies must act, guarantee entry for qualified teams, streamline visas for athletes, and protect the integrity of competition. The global outcry has sparked a vital conversation about fairness and access in sport. The Lionesses' ordeal could lead to real change, opening doors for future generations. Their Olympic dream may be over for now, but their fight continues. They remain a force on and off the court. Their roar echoes worldwide, inspiring others to demand justice. Bureaucracy may have silenced them this time, but their spirit endures. The Lionesses will be back.